They try to lock me out, somehow still all worked out like Terrell Lawrence. They try to knock me down, somehow still get back up. And I keep going, I keep proving, I keep showing, I keep developing, I keep growing.
All my favorite hoodies at a bad condo, but I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we draw the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double lines, blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the vato. See ya in Berea, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they captain, I'm the capo. And I still a ship, go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her a part in the film. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blues are hard in the hills. I'm at the dock with my arm in the wheel. This not no movie, I'm starving for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a cool D tie. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we got it locked up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock. Big guy with a look, green bean with a dot.
The man them too inconsiderate, 5-star hotel mixing nut with a. She got thick but she wanna get thin again. Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skim cause she wanna be Kim and them. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these millions. My whip could have been in a Tokyo drift car, it's fast and furious. I went from the Toyota Yaris to Urus, they had their chance but blew it. Now this gal want me and I'm rich, let's do it.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life for squinting, can't just stare. With bae through thick and thin, she already fixed on brown and bad. Could've changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprinter.
100, it won't fit in one SUV. No, SOS. Somebody rescue me, I got too many, and I got, they could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright. Like, send the address through, please.
SUV, the outside white, the inside brown like Michael Jack. More time and Bella line and spend like I don't even like my stack. Came on an Irish ferry, let go and it sound like a tap dance. The way that I ball, no yellow, the ref had to give me a black card. Who did what we're doing with rap? Man couldn't sell out his show after all them years of doing a cat. Sprinter, 2 gal in a van, inter. 2 man in Milan, heard one of my things dating. P Diddy need 20% or whatever. Outside, my head in my hands.
I told her my name is Sam. She said, no, the one on your birth certificate. Your boy.
All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Thunder made a special trip here for one game, back in Oklahoma City for the next one. Now, here's Walker. And Westbrook pulls it down. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Now, Cunningham. After the missed 3 by Carmelo. Releases to Cunningham. Now, here is Chamberlain. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shot clock at 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Next ball. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Walker surveying the floor. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Chamberlain. Weber with it. He's picked up by Walker. Westbrook can't get it to go. Outside, Walker. The tray. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC. Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
Rice, no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Knicks. 4-point game. Takes the three. On the rebound goes to the Thunder.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Pass to Chamberlain. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Mitchell left side. Some nice passing by New York here. The 11-footer. Anthony with the bucket.
A Melo special right there, playing in the mid-range. It's pretty much been his home his entire career.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Basket good.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming. Still can't stop it.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Knicks trailed by 6 to the middle. Stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Cunningham. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And here's Jackson. And it's Rondo in the corner. Jackson with the screen. Chamberlain with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Westbrook. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Outside Jackson. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Cunningham. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams making some changes here. Knicks trailed by 10. Outside, Levine. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from three at a great clip over his career.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Double team on Williams. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Who wants a t-shirt?
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Anthony's shot is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Knicks trailed by 7. Outside for Jamison. Back to Rondo. Shoots. And he reels that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Kicks it out to Wagner. A three-pointer off the mark. Levine way outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 5. And the second quarter will be up
14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And the shot goes in. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
It is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Number 42.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Westbrook. Now Chamberlain, covered by Mutombo. The kick out to Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Cunningham's got 5.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working, getting inside, and getting good shots from close range.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Westbrook. Here he goes. Puts up a deep 3. Cunningham's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Mutombo. Some nice passing by New York here. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got his first points of the night.
And the pick and roll so effective when the ball's in Walker's hands. You can count on him to make the right read almost every time.
Here's Cunningham. The shot's good. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Knicks making a change here. New York trailing. Outside, Walker. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, he cracked the window, just a little bit of daylight for Kemba, and he knocks it down.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Pass to Mashburn. Down low to the inside. And they're on the break. Takes it from 10. Outside to Weber. Outside Westbrook. Back to Weber. This one for 3. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night.
Good shooting reflexes there from Russell Westbrook. Barely needs the time to get that shot set up.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Jackson. Pocket 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Kick out to Levine. And the Knicks miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here is Howard. Still scoreless. Williams for three. A second chance effort. Pass to Rice. There's the three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Williamson. Here's Sprewell. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And the Knicks with possession. Trailing by 2 to the paint. The kick out to Walker. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Westbrook with it. 7 points in the game. Wagner outside. And there's the drive. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. Williamson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Westbrook with the steal. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Back to Jackson. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Sprewell. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Weber. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shots good by Rice.
And you got to get out on Rice because he will make you pay from deep.
The drive by Mitchell. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, guarded by Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one? And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Cunningham's shot is off. Knicks trail by 4. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-point. Anthony's got 7.
Can't allow that much separation. Even as the pass is coming his way, you try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
The kick out to Cunningham. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here are the Thunder now. A 2-point game. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Weber. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about Melo out there running like that, filling the lane, and you know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Thunder trailing by 4. Westbrook surveying the D. Weber. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Up top, Chamberlain. Weber outside. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. New York leading by 4. Inside. And stolen by Chamberlain. Jumps up. Here's Weber. And the rejection by Jackson. Down low. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. The putback. Clanks the putback jam. And here are the Knicks. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 9.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
2 shots.
And Mitchell drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
At the top of the key, Westbrook. Rondo with the steal. Here's Anthony. Another shot. New York, no good that time either.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Back to Weber. The kick out to Cunningham. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
From 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. To the right side. Pass to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Cunningham's shot is off.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And Williamson throws it down.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
The three from Anthony. Rebounded by Howard.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do. Defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
Pass to Rondo. For 3 points, Harrington.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's Williamson. Covered by Mutombo. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-5 run. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Harrington.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Westbrook. Into the lane. Here's Rice. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Rondo. Offensive rebound. Mutombo. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Walker to the left side wing.
Is such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Mashburn, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
That one goes. Count it.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
The kick out to Walker. To the inside. Westbrook with the steal. Weber with it. He's picked up by Walker. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside to Walker. Inside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Here's Westbrook to the middle, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Ice, and a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. And the Thunder lead by 1.
New York.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Stolen by Weber. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
I respect Russell Westbrook's passing ability, something that he's worked hard to become better at.
And again, New York turns it over. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Right now on a 14-0 run. Fires for three. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
To the paint, stolen by Walker. Anthony down low, the layup off target.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Cunningham. Weber can't hit. Knicks trail by 9. Outside, Walker takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Al Harrington.
Well, you give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that, and he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 11. Outside Jackson. Tipped away. Stolen by Weber. Down low. And Weber throws it down.
And how about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
And Levine, here we go. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Thunder.
And here's Westbrook. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Out to Anthony. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Howard. He can't get it to go. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Inside. It's stolen by Cunningham. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Anthony. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Rice, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
The Thunder leading by 10. And he jams it with authority.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Oklahoma City.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Russell Westbrook.
And serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And it's good for 2. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 19 rebounds. Here's Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Again, more attack mode play from Russell Westbrook. He just puts it on the deck and draws contact.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And Anthony gets it to go. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Thunder lead 64-58.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And here's Anthony for 3. Weber pulls it in. Westbrook up top. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Thunder lead by 11. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems.
This right here, I couldn't have planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in drag.